Turn the tables on my ex-wife's attempt to make me back out last minute from coaching children's t-ball. About a year out from divorce, ex-wife has been acting petty and childish to say the least. Tries to make me look bad any attempt she gets. My young son played t-ball last year and I volunteered to be the coach. Really enjoyed it, but my work responsibilities/schedule changed before this season, and I simply could not commit to do it again. I became good friends with the guy running the league and let him know before the signups even started as a heads up. Was disappointed, but not much to do. What I was able to do was volunteer to get to the field super early Saturday, before the game started, to set them up. Chalk line the batters, boxes, foul lines, put out bases, etc. 3 fields total, which he was extremely grateful for. A few weeks before the season was supposed to start, they were unfortunately short a couple coaches and were sending out some desperation emails to all of the parents. My ex knew my situation and apparently thought going onto the website and basically, quote, fraudulently volunteering me to coach would be a great way to inconvenience me, make me look bad by having to back out, etc. So she did just that. Buddy running the league called me, very confused. In order to register, you have to make a username/password. Username is just her email, so after a few minutes of looking through the registration, we worked what happened as her email was in the account name. Ultimately, he decided to put his kid on my son's team and be the coach on top of everything else he was doing. He was pissed at my ex himself though, because this stunt could have set them back, finding a legit coach if they needed to, possibly delaying the league. Here is where I come up with the petty revenge. He sends out the official email out to all of the parents of the league, with the rosters and coaches for all 10 teams. Except for our kid's team, instead of listing himself, I tell him to list my ex. Puts her name/contact info, etc. and says to expect further info from each coach individually. She emails him back once she notices to point out the mistake, saying it should have been me instead, but he ignores it. He sends her all of the clearances coaches need to pass, asks for time she can come pick up equipment, the whole 9 yards. After a couple of days, parents of the team apparently start emailing her asking for info on when the season starts and when practice will be and all that. Eventually, he does reply back, playing dumb, telling her she is the one who volunteered, as it was her username that registered, and knew it wasn't supposed to be me as he had spoken to me months earlier and knew I wasn't able to do it this year. Put her in an awkward spot because she either had to admit what she did or feign some BS ignorance and claim a miscommunication, which everyone knew was nonsense as we were divorced. After she flat out says she can't coach and she isn't sure what to tell him, he sends out another email to the entire league, which says, due to the coach of our kid's team name backing out at the very last minute, I have no choice but to take on coaching the team myself, on top of the rest of the responsibilities. Moving forward, we ask that coaches do not volunteer unless they plan on fulfilling that commitment. He didn't mention her by name, but everyone saw the rosters and knew he was talking about her. She texted me a few weeks later once the season started, about how my buddy is an a-hole for doing that to her due to a glitch in the registration software, as multiple people have approached and asked her not so nicely what happened, and she knows she is getting looks from people during the games. What a satisfying text it was to receive. Was the petty revenge justified? Comment below and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more.